it's sort of exciting, isn't it? With 3 wins in a row, wide open AFC, anything is possible. Who knows where it goes, but it's a lot of fun. I feel like the last 3 years, anyone that has invested in the team, in their time, their passion, their money, if you're a fan, it's been a tough go, right? It's been a tough go.
6 weeks in, and I've been pleading that I just want them to be in the mix. Like,
That's
being
it.
in the mix is, you're not technically a playoff team, but you're there. You're there on the doorstep. You're on the bubble. And we're 6 weeks in, and you're in first place in the AFC East with a home playoff game right now.
Yeah.
Let's enjoy it.
Yeah, and who knows where it goes.
Don't let go of the rope, man.
Yeah, but who knows where it goes, but just enjoy where we are after everything that we've been through. It just feels good to, look, we all put our time in to watch it and invest in it, and when it's a good product and it's fun, it's just fun to watch. And they're going to lose 1 or 2 that maybe you're not expecting, and that doesn't change it as long as they play at this level, and Drake keeps elevating, and I don't know if he can keep it up at this level, but it's pretty incredible to watch.
So what's your big thought about that win, about that game, and how it played out?
Should I do my 3?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, let's do it.
All right, so I'm actually, I don't want to be the wet blanket, but let's go.
No. Mike Reiss going to be the wet blanket?
So look,
what's your problem?
No.
Crescent City criticism with Mike Reiss.
No.
No. It sounds that way, Mike.
Because I think that they are feeling the same way. If they don't get the running game going, it's going to be hard to keep this going. So that would be my first thought. What am I seeing? Because I think that's a question a lot of people have. Why aren't they running the ball? And so they had 6 negative runs in the game. That's a very high total, 5 of them in the second half. But I was surprised, and I don't know if you saw this, Zoe, watching live. There are holes there. It's not like there's a wall at the line of scrimmage.
Bob and I said it on the broadcast.
Yeah.
There's about 3 or 4 times where get there. They couldn't.
And Garrett Bradbury, the center, said this yesterday. He said they can just finish, and every player on the line takes a little bit more responsibility to finish their blocks. Some of these 3, 4, 5-yard runs can go for much more. And so I do think there is a little bit of an aspect of they're not maulers. Like this offensive line outside of Will Campbell, I wouldn't say like run blocking is their forte. The tight ends, same thing. The fullback, Jack Westover, same thing. So I think there is a little bit of a how can they manufacture a little bit of a mauler mentality. And like, for example, when you can't get the ball in at the goal line, part of my thought is maybe you try something different with a reserve defensive lineman. Not Richard Seymour playing fullback, but one of those 320-pound Joshua Farmer, Corey Durdens, put him at fullback, and let's start moving some piles. Yeah. So that's just one thought I had, to try to develop a little bit more of the mentality of to get the run game going, because you're going to need it playing in the Northeast. So that's number 1. Number 2, I think this is it with the trade deadline, a few weeks away. I think this is a time, like it reminds me of the Red Sox a little bit. Yeah, you're maybe in a little bit of an unexpected position that you weren't necessarily anticipating at the start of the year. Running back is the one position to me that call around the league, because Ramondre, Travion, and really no one right now, Terrell Jennings, like you are 1 injury away from being in a very low leverage situation. So I look at this, my second point, Beetle,
think Fred Taylor's still available?
How about Breece Hall of the Jets?
Oh my God, are you serious?
0-6 team last year of his contract.
No way. You think they're going to trade him in the division?
Well, the Bengals traded Joe Flacco, or for Joe Flacco from the Browns. I'm not saying it's I would not. But it just happened last week with another division.
Yeah, but there's a difference between a 40-year-old, what has turned into a journeyman quarterback at this point, and what's Breece Hall in his 3rd year? 4th year?
You're probably right, Beetle, but I'm reading my colleague Rich Samini of the
What do you
ESPN.
think the price is? What do you think the price is?
So I thought it would have been a 3rd-round pick, and people told me I was crazy. A running back on an expiring deal would not be as high as a 3rd-round pick. And I said, well, for your point, Beetle, to trade him in the division, you might need to give up a 3.
Yeah, a little extra.
Done.
And you would do a 3?
Done.
Oh, God, yeah.
Done.
So
Mike, I don't
Breece
know.
Hall?
I don't think people
His point
realize
is,
how
like, why
good
would the
he
Jets
is.
give him up? Yeah.
Well, I mean, because if they're not bringing it back, or he's leaving.
Every
Exactly.
time we did Jets Week, whether it was Bill, whether it was Gerard a
That's
year
the
ago.
best news all day, Mike.
What?
They're trading for Breece Hall.
No. I'm not saying they're trading
Job,
for him. I'm
Reiss.
just
Put
saying-
that in your headline,
No, you're
Milliken.
fine.
Clean
No,
up.
can you, Tim? My colleague Rich Samini. The reason this comes
Yeah.
up from me. My colleague Rich
How many
Samini
times
wrote
call
this
him your colleague?
on.
That's 3. Okay, it's a big word. I know it's a big word for you. Like Christ, Mike. It's Rich Samini. Works in New York. But my colleague.
Do you like Mike's?
My colleague.
Do you like his stick mic? By the way, how great is that?
They're trying to make me not eat the mic here.
He sounds great, doesn't he?
Fantastic.
He's great.
I should buy one of these from home and do home shows.
Yes. Love that idea. We'll all do the home shows.
Click and ship. Let's
Winter.
go. Click and ship.
Rich Samini covers the Jets. Done it for 30 years.
Who's he work
so
for?
plugged in. ESPN.
You could say he's a colleague.
Oh, there you go.
He writes on Sunday
Yeah.
possible
Pump his
players
tires
that could
more.
be traded, and he puts Breece Hall in there. And so my thing, so you mentioned why would they trade him in the division? I mean, if a third-round pick is a good chip for a player that you might not be bringing back, right? So that's, but whether it's Breece Hall or someone else, my point is I think they need to be proactive. They have an open roster spot, and that's the one position to me. And Ramondre, I think, as long as he holds on the ball, that's good. You need him. Travion, I think, can give
what?
you. I think Travion can give you some explosive plays, but game may be a little fast for him right now.
I think the timing of
I-
this might be interesting
I
because
said that
of the
very thing
situation.
yesterday morning. I said someone needs to tell him that at this next level, it's a lot faster here. Everybody's fast in the NFL, right? I think it's too fast for him at the moment.
The game was too fast for him. Like he was in blitz pickup and he went to stalk somebody, but the guy dropped in coverage. He didn't know what to do.
The speed of the
So
play,
go help somebody else out, right?
The speed of the defenders, all of it is too fast for
The
him.
uncertainty in head coach with the Jets, and if Aaron Glenn is not going to make it through the season, or he gets popped, or say they go interim, that could be even more of a reason to potentially trade for him. Like everybody's available. We're in a full sell.
Blow it up.
So I'm gonna
Fire
get,
sale.
I'm going to get what Rich said about Breece Hall. But
Your
my,
colleague,
yes. My final point would be just one positive because I started with the running game. How about the way they're stopping the run? Did you know this has not happened in franchise history? That in the first, I think it's the whole year, they have not allowed a running back over 50 yards in a game. Never happened in Patriots history. That comes from Aaron Salkin of Patriots Media Relations. And I want to tell you what I see. Zoe, do you agree? From calling the games, Milton Williams, Christian Barmore, Kyrus Tonga, Joshua Farmer, the 4th-round pick out of Florida State, and Corey Durden, who they picked up after he was cut by the Giants. These guys are controlling the line of scrimmage
True
against the
gap.
run. Really good stuff. And they're running around. So anyway, just this flip side of the
Of all your
run game
negative
struggles.
commentary.
That's right. That's right.
Their inability to run the football. I mean, it makes everything that Drake May is doing that much more impressive, given that they can't run. His job is made that much more difficult by the fact that they can't run the ball.
Can he sustain that? My thought would be the
No.
odds.
Not against
Tell
better
you no.
teams.
Right.
No, that luck runs out. But against the soft spots in the schedule, which is where they are, they can still take advantage.
So I think big picture, I think they can run it, keep chopping away at it, maybe try to get a little creative with a little bit of personnel, maybe trade possibility just to give you a little more juice.
How have you not talked about Drake May to this point?
I feel like we've talked about it enough, but I mean,
No, we
I
haven't.
I want to come in with something different.